For most people, the day after Christmas, it's over. The music stops, Santa Claus is gone, the decorations are down, it's over. But in the church, Christmas isn't over. We keep considering what it means when we say, our God was made visible. On the Feast of the Holy Family, we remember that Jesus, born of Mary, the Word made flesh, was part of a family in a small Galilean hill town called Nazareth. Now, what was his family like? Well, we're pretty sure that Mary, Joseph, and the child Jesus didn't live isolated by themselves in Nazareth. They were most likely part of an extended family of grandfathers and grandmothers and uncles and aunts and cousins living together and working side by side. Archaeological excavations in Nazareth and here in Capernaum tell us that's the way families lived in those little tight-knit towns, together. Mary and Joseph certainly had the key role in bringing Jesus up in those early years. They saw to his needs, they held him in their arms, they fed him, they clothed him, they stayed up at night when he was sick, they taught him his first words, they guided his first steps. They brought him to the synagogue and to the temple. He learned his religious tradition from them. They taught him how to pray. They listened to his questions and told him what was happening in the world around him. Now, there are some early stories that describe the child Jesus having miraculous powers. For example, he could take a figure of a bird from clay and breathe into it and send it flying away. But the church rejected stories like that because they took away the humanity of Jesus. He grew in wisdom and age and grace like other children do. Mary and Joseph brought him up. Angels didn't do it. They did. We call the years Jesus spent in Nazareth his hidden years, not because they have no meaning, but because God sees great meaning in the life we spend in a family. Family life goes on quietly, simply, hidden. It can be taken for granted, but it's important. Jesus, God made visible, spent most of his years in Nazareth in a family. And that's why we celebrate the Feast of the Holy Family at Christmas time. So never take family life for granted. We need to give it everything we can.